you live.
Yo, what's up? This is Trill OG Bump B, Riverview GK for life. You're now tuned in to Sports Rap Live, baby. Now on Sports Talk 790 AM.
Yeah, shout out to the Trill OG Bump B. He had a busy weekend, man. He not only finished up the cross-country 3,000-mile gumball rally, but ended up here in Los Angeles at the Roosevelt Hotel for the finish line party, which was phenomenal.
That was pretty crazy, man. I got to party one last time with our good friend Chris Natalia from Clifton Castles, who unfortunately passed away this weekend, man. Lost a good friend, homie, inspiration, and mentor to me in the game. So rest in peace, Chris Natalia.
Wow. Yeah, and this castle that's going to be erected across the street here from 451 North Fairfax, eventually bring the Crooks back to Fairfax, is going to be something that was his vision, and I hope every last piece of foundation they lay down over there is done in his memory, in his honor.
Hey, guys, just speaking of the gumball, shout out to the McLaren that we have parked out front.
Oh, wow. Need to get that up on the Facebook and Instagram.
Carson McLaren. They got a McLaren parked right outside.
I guess you're bringing them out, Tito.
Bring them out.
He does every Sunday night.
Also
young Corey said that's his car. I don't know how his car is parked over there. H-Town? Oh, young
his
Corey.
H-Town lady's driving that car around H-Town right now.
That's right. Young Corey might be at the H-Town Sneaker Summit coming up July 29th.
That's what I hear.
I'd love to see this kid out there. He and Yusuf are going to get a place together. Oh, yeah. Oh, Wyo. We'll get Wyo to take him to the skate park downtown. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We did. Yeah, this is Man Sturge right here. Yeah. This is Young Corey. When I met Hooligan Josh, I met Serge as well at the Nike party for All-Star Weekend last year. We were over there seeing the new Kobe video.
Yeah, we were here in Los Angeles watching the brand new Kobe Bryant video. I forgot what they called that. Black Mamba something?
It was the one with Kanye West, who had the very first pair of Yeezy 2s on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was in that video.
They've been promoting that for some time.
You know they have. All right, well, let's get back to Soccer Talk Luis and Ordinary Orange Fan, who were there at Junction Bar and Grill. We were talking MLS and the Dynamo, who now have a bye. It seems like they lead the league in buys. Buys.
Pause.
As Luis said.
Pause.
Wow. Yeah, we've already had comments like that from the Dynamo. We don't need any more jokes in that nature. All right, well, let's get right into it. Hey, let's start in California, Luis. Your number 5 team.
Yeah, my number 5, I have the San Jose Earthquakes, who currently stand second in the standings in the Western Conference with 27 points. They've been on the slump lately. Last 5 games, 5 points with 1 win, 2 losses, 2 ties. I mean, it's 3 points. I'm sorry, 3 points, 1 win, 2 losses, 2 ties. I think they have the 4th highest total points in the league right now with 27 points. So they're in the top 5 in my book for number 5 in the rankings.
Okay, all right. And then
number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, number 4, which they dropped tremendously, which I had a few weeks ago in my power ranking. At number 1 is Sporting Kansas City, which are now at number 4 after starting the season 9-0. They have dropped to 3rd in the standings in the Eastern Conference. Last 5 games, they have 4 points with 3 losses, 1 win, and 1 draw. And they are in the 3rd with 25 points in the East.
Okay, all right. Now, Sporting Kansas City, they got out to that huge point lead at the beginning of the season, and it looked like they could run away from the Dynamo and some of their competition.
Yeah, but like I say, soccer is a game of mysterious ways, and you see they were 9-0, and look at them now. They're dropping in the standings, which is a good thing for the Houston Dynamo to catch up once we have that home stretch and have our Eastern rivalry.
Just a little break in the soccer action here. We're headed to halftime in NBA Game 4, Heat at Celtics. And the Celtics are up 61-47 out there in the Garden. So we're going to see if Pat Riley can get Coach Spo on the phone real quick and fix this.
Oh, I'm sure he will have him on the phone, on the hotline there in the locker room. And we'll get into more NBA talk later on in the rap sheet. We're going to reopen it to wrap up this game and talk a little bit about what we plan on seeing with these new series before we get to the NBA Finals. But let's move on with Soccer Talker Luis here to the number 3 team and take it all the way out to the East Coast.
Number 3, I have the New York Red Bulls, who have jumped in the standings to go rank number 3 in my power ranking to hold second place in the Eastern Conference with 26 points. The last 5 games, they have combined 13 points with 4 wins and 1 tie. And they're playing great soccer. They got the momentum going on. And I assume Mr. Cooper, Kenny Cooper, has been on a roll. I think he leads the league in goals, if I'm correct, or he's in the top 2.
I think he's leading the league, and also Thierry Henry's either second or third in there too. So they got a couple of people.
Scoring.
The French are getting into the mix in the MLS, huh?
Yeah, they're up there trying to break shot.
All right.
And then number 2 is DC United, which is currently the best team in the Eastern Conference with 27 points to take the lead, sole possession of first over the New York Red Bulls. The last 5 games, they have 12 points. They're 4-1 with 1 loss. They've been playing great ball, aggressive ball, led by ex-Dynamo. What's his name? I'm trying to leave him out of my mind, but Dwayne De Rosario. So up there with another ex-Dynamo, Danny Cruz. They've been playing great ball, and they've been pushing this young team to first place in the Eastern Conference.
And our goalkeeper, ex-goalkeeper, has a coach now.
PAT.
Pat
Onstad, yes sir. And then
I'm grabbing one of these nice Diamond Supply Co. pillows that you can find on diamondsupplyco.com, because this bench is getting a little hard over here. So let's get to the number 1 team. Let's give the man Soccer Talker Luis his own drum roll tonight, Tito. This is at Soccer Talk Luis's power rankings for Sunday night, June 3rd, as we get into the heat of the summertime and the MLS season. Number 1, take it out to the Mormons.
And shout out to the state of Utah. Real Salt Lake is first place in my rankings. And they're also in first place in a tough Western Conference, ahead of the Seattle Sounders and the San Jose Earthquakes. Also, they're right now with the best Supporters Shield leader, highest point total in wins and points, with 29 to lead the league. Last 5 games, 4 wins and 1 tie. They're playing the best soccer in the MLS, so that's why they're ranked number 1 in my book right now.
Sounds like it, man. Shout out to the Mormons on Shout Out Sunday.
Shout out to the Mormons, yes sir.
You have an honorable mention, it looks
I have
like.
a couple of honorable mentions.
That could have slipped in there, but maybe we'll see them on the power rankings in the future on a Sunday night.
Columbus Crew, they've been on a roll lately. Last 5 games, 11 points, 3 wins, 2 ties to move up into 4th place in the standings. And then my team behind that is our own Houston Dynamo, who are on the outside looking in with the long stretch coming up. Like I said, 19 of 23 versus Eastern foes, and then having a long home stretch to end the season. They can move up big time in the rankings and also in the standings.
I hope so. I'd love to see the Dynamo in your power rankings, so you can put that down as a possibility as they creep closer and closer. Now let's get into a few World Soccer reports. Oh, did you want to say something about the supporters group?
Yeah, the supporters group. Yeah, at the game on Thursday. I don't know if you noticed on Saturday versus the Galaxy, the Batallon, which is a supporters group, took a stand. I don't know if they got kicked out or they left on their own, but there was a whole section missing at the game on Saturday. And there's been reports that there's been turmoil between that supporters group and the front office for the Dynamo. And that's why I have my man, Ordinary Orange fan here to talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks like there's some reports out of from the El Batallon. They went to a couple of news sources to talk about an incident regarding the tasing at the stadium. You know, I can't claim to be in the know, and really know what went on there just from what they're talking about. But it looks like, they feel like the front office wants them out, and they made a stand, on Thursday night against Valencia. They came into the BBVA Compass Stadium dressed in all white. I know, Luis, you were there. You saw they were pretty quiet the entire night, and then in the 80th minute, totally erupted out with some Dale Dynamo chants, among some other ones, kind of to make a stand and point out that, hey, we're a big impact at the stadium, and the fans really need us to get the crowd going. So,
Wow.
it was a big deal. It made a lot of noise. I know I was walking out a couple of minutes before the end, and I could hear it in the streets of downtown Houston.
Occupy BBVA Compass Stadium.
Absolutely. Well, hey, can we send some of those fans to occupy Minute Maid Park, maybe? Because it's pretty light over there over the weekend.
They could probably hear him at Minute Maid.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, real quick, guys, I know we're getting to the top of the hour.
Yes,
a couple
sir.
minutes. Why don't you hit on a couple of the World Soccer stories?
Well, a big
including
win.
Brazil
Yeah.
losing to Mexico.
Yeah, big win for Mexico. I was asking Orange fan here, is it an upset or not that Mexico won 2-0 over Brazil?
Well, you know, Brazil always whether they put their young kids out or they put their star lineups out, they always field a team that can win a game. So at the end of the day, they did have a few youth players on the field, but Mexico brought it to them the entire game. So Mexico played the better game the entire half, and I think they stunned Brazil. I think everybody's shocked that they upset them today. But Mexico has a great team, and they're going to continue to have a great team leading up to the next World Cup.
And it was a pretty exciting game. I mean, me myself, I don't really watch too much football lately, but that game was intense. Mexico played like the purest fundamentals I've ever seen. I was amazed at how they went up against Brazil. They just didn't care. Big dog, long hair don't care. It was a Goliath, and they definitely David those guys because their sidekicks, they were on point. There were so many attempts that I think they should have gone in that just barely did.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mexico, they leave their heart on the field. So.
Yeah, my big concern now is USA ending up with a draw versus the neighbors up north. I don't know. There's going to be a huge concern in the upcoming weeks with World Cup qualifying starting. I don't know. I don't like the way they've been playing. I don't know what to say about this team right now. I don't know if hiring Klinsmann was the right move, but I'm just starting to scratch my head once again.
Yeah, I just hope everybody watched the Mexico game so they saw a good soccer game today.
And then,
well, hey, real quick, Luis, I know you got one more shout out.
Yes, sir. I have one more shout out. Like I said on when I left Tuesday, and their draw after yesterday. Shout out to the San Antonio Scorpions for their 9-game unbeaten streak right now, as they take it next Tuesday versus the Charlotte Eagles on the 4th round U.S. Open Cup. I said we need to bring Hitchcock.
What is in the water there in San Antonio with these winning streaks between the Spurs and the Scorpions? I mean, what are they feeding them? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
Eat some of that.
Tacos. But make sure next year I go to San Antonio, I'm gonna bring something back to go. Water, food, or something.
Bring some menudo.
Right? All right, guys, we're going to bring it to the top of the hour. That's what we're going to bring, and then we're going to bring you an update on this Eastern Conference game and our very, very special Sneak of the Week, number 146.
With the special guest, no
Yes,
doubt.
he is on the block, as always. So we'll bring it right back with the OG intro right here on Sports Rap Live.
KBME Houston.